Friends, what if one day suddenly there is a tsunami all over the world, and strong storms started destroying the entire city, and such a cold wind started blowing due to which everything started freezing within a moment? Will mankind be able to survive in such a situation? Something similar happens in our today's story, so let's see whether humans will be able to survive in such situations or not. So the story begins and we see Jack, a meteorologist, collecting Antarctica's ice with his friends for weather information. Then here the ground starts bursting and the snow starts breaking. Jack's partner, Josen, begins to fall into the snow when Jack and his other partner, Frank, rescue Josen, but Jack's research starts going to the other side of the ice crack, and seeing this, Jack immediately goes to the other side and comes back with his research and ice samples. After this, Jack tells all the scientists in a conference that from the ice samples I have received from Antarctica, I have come to know that many years ago there was a very terrible storm on Earth. Jack tells everyone that the wind pressure will decrease in the coming 100 years due to melting snow according to the rapid increase in heat around the world, and with this, snowstorms will start coming again on the Earth and we will reach the Ice Age again. Here Jack asks everyone to prepare now to fight the coming times and storms, but no one takes his words seriously and thinks his words are just a story. Now after this, when Jack is going to his house, he meets Rapson, a scientist who praises Jack's research a lot. After this, we see some of Rapson's colleagues who suddenly get information about the temperature falling in a city, but they also do not take this matter very seriously. But now, in many other countries, also the temperature suddenly starts falling, and we see Japan, where suddenly the temperature starts falling and big snowballs start falling from the sky, due to which many people die, and we come to know that Jack's research has already started proving to be correct and the temperature has started falling rapidly on many parts of the Earth. Now we see Jack, who comes to know about the failure of his son Sam. Jack immediately calls his wife Lucy and tells her that how can Sam fail despite being a topper? We also see Sam sitting and listening to his Dad. Now Lucy tells Jack that Sam is going to New York with a team from his college, that's why you have to come here tomorrow morning, and Sam has to leave the airport. On this, Jack also agrees to take Sam to the airport in the morning. After this, the next day Jack comes to pick up Sam and starts taking him to the airport. Then on the way Jack asks Sam, "How did you fail?" On this, Sam tells Jack that I knew the answer to every question, and when I told this to my professor also, he thoughtfully failed me. We know from Sam and Jack's words that Sam is very intelligent, after which Sam leaves for New York. It is here in space that people doing weather research see a strong storm coming on Earth. On the other hand, Sam was also going to New York with his friends Laura and Brian when their plane also gets stuck in a strong storm. All the plane's luggage starts falling. Sam also gets very scared and holds his friend Laura's hand tightly, but after some time their plane comes out of the storm and everything goes well. On the other hand, Ripson again comes to know about strong storms at many places, and Ripson is very surprised to see this because he had never seen anything like this before. Now Sam also reaches New York with his friends, but then here he sees many birds flying together in the sky. Sam is surprised to see all these things, but no one else pays attention to them. These people take part in the ongoing competition in New York and start answering all the questions very well there. Now after this, Sam, Brian and Laura go to the party together, when a boy from a New York school, JD, comes to them and he takes Laura with him to show him his school. But Sam doesn't like seeing this, and we find out Sam likes Laura. Now at night, Rapson calls Jack and tells him that the snowstorm you had predicted was very close and that storm would be here very soon. Jack is shocked to hear this, tells Rapson after hearing that the weather like it's going to happen now has never happened in the last 10,000 years. After this, all the scientists of the meteorological department get information about a big storm coming in Los Angeles City, and this storm is so strong that even the cars running on the road start flying in the air, and this storm starts causing a lot of devastation. Sam and his friends also get this news, and then storm completely devastates Los Angeles. Seeing this, the government now cancels all the plans and Sam gets stuck in New York with his friends. On the other hand, all the scientists around the world gather at one place again. Jack once again tells everyone that the amount of salt in the sea has reduced due to the snowy mountains joining the sea. And that's why these storms are coming, and Jack tells everyone that such storms will keep coming for some time. Here Jack asks his friend Tom to tell the president this and to prepare to survive the storm. But Tom tells Jack that you must first prove to me that what you are saying is right. Only then I will talk to the president. Hearing this, Jack starts finding out about the storms coming with his team. On the other hand, Jack's wife Lucy treats a small child Peter who is an orphan, and here Lucy takes very good care of him. Jack now learns that this terrible storm is going to hit here in between 6 and 8 weeks. And knowing this, Jack immediately calls Sam and asks him to return home by train immediately. But here Sam tells Jack that it is raining continuously in New York, and that's why streets are flooded. Sam says, "I'll try to get back as soon as possible." Now after this, Jack goes to the president for his weather-related research and immediately asks the president to evacuate all the cities of North America. But here the president does not consider Jack's research correct, and they refuse to do so. They feel that this is a common storm which will heal in just a short time. On this side, JD, the same boy whom he met at the party, takes Sam, Laura, and Brian to a museum. Here they come to know about an elephant which had frozen while eating in the snowstorm. That is, the storm was so cold that the storm froze this elephant in just a few seconds. After this, we see some helicopters of the army which are going to help the people. But then those helicopters get trapped in a storm with very cold winds, due to which now snow starts accumulating very fast on the wings of the helicopter, and the fans get jammed, due to which the helicopters now crash on the ground. After this, when a soldier tries to get out of the helicopter, he freezes, which shows that the storm that happened 10,000 years ago is now starting to come again, and Rapson tells all this to Jack, and says some places have suddenly reached minus 150 degrees, which has caused everything to freeze quite quickly. Jack is shocked to hear this, and asks Rapson for a weather report. On this side, JD brings Sam and everyone else to his house. Here Sam and everyone else come to know that due to continuous rains, tsunami has occurred at many places. And seeing this, he starts leaving New York with JD, Sam, Laura, and Brian. But due to the road being filled with too much water, Laura asks Sam to stay at JD's house. But Sam does not listen to her and starts walking out of the city in the water. Only then we come to know that some wolves are coming from a zoo, have also come to the city. Here Sam and everyone else are just coming out of the city when the roads start filling with a lot of water. Seeing this, Sam starts going to the library with all the people, but then Laura gets injured in her leg when Laura sees a lady and a girl trapped in the car, and along with a police officer, she starts saving the lady and the child. But then a tsunami also starts coming here, and Sam sees this thing and quickly goes to Laura to save her. He immediately comes inside the library with Laura, and in this way all the lives are saved. But now the entire city is flooded. On the other hand, Jack does research and tells Rapson that very cold winds are coming down rapidly from the sky towards the earth, due to which the temperature is now falling very fast. And because of that, everything has started freezing, and Jack tells Rapson that if this cold windstorm continues like this, then within a few days everything will end and we all will reach the Ice Age, that is, a time where everything will be covered with snow. Rapson and everyone else are saddened to know this. Now Laura also thanks Sam for saving her life, and seeing Sam talking to Laura, Zadie tells Sam that you should propose to Laura. Now after this, Sam goes to the telephone installed on the floor below the library so that he can tell his dad about himself. But there was a lot of water near the telephone, but Sam somehow reaches near the telephone and the water is very cold. On the other hand, Jack and Lucy are also very worried about Sam when Sam calls Jack and tells them that he is absolutely fine in a library in New York. Here Sam is talking to his dad when water starts filling this place and Sam starts drowning here. Now Jack tells Sam about those cold windstorms and says stay where you are and don't leave that library, and if possible keep yourself warm. Jack tells Sam that I will come there to pick you up very soon. We see Sam drowns in water while talking. Seeing this, Laura thinks Sam is dead, but then Laura becomes very happy to see Sam coming out of the water. She immediately takes Sam upstairs. On the other hand, Jack decides to come to New York to save Sam. Laura now quickly gives Sam some warm clothes and starts giving him heat from her body to warm Sam's body. Sam feels very good seeing this. We see Tom comes to Jack and tells Jack that you should come with me before going to save Sam and show your weather report to the president again. Hearing this, Jack agrees. On the other hand, Sam and Laura now give warm clothes to everyone to wear. Then all these people look outside where a very big ship comes to their city, and there is no one inside that ship. Jack now tells President and everyone else that this cold windstorm will continue for 7 days, to avoid which we will have to immediately evacuate everyone from the north to the south, of which Mexico is the best country. Hearing that people will be able to remain absolutely safe, the president asks Jack, what should we do now with the people trapped in the north? Jack tells the president that we can no longer save the people trapped in the north, and if they come out of their homes, they will all die. Saying this, Jack leaves from here. Hearing all this, President orders survivors to be taken to Mexico immediately. On the other hand, Rapson and his team also run out of food items. But here these people are not afraid of dying and remember everyone and start drinking. On the other hand, a man present in the library brings his dog outside the library. Here he sees some other people. The man immediately tells this to everyone present inside the library, and knowing this, everyone looks outside, where due to freezing of water, everyone is coming out of the city, and seeing this, other people also start going out of the city. But Sam tells everyone that my dad, a scientist, has told me that a storm of cold winds is moving towards us, and because of this anyone who goes out can die hard. Sam tries to convince everyone that they shouldn't go out and stay here and wait, but no one listens to him and people go out. But some people listen to Sam and stop here. Jack now also starts leaving to save Sam when Frank and Jocelyn also decide to go save Sam along with Jack, and now all three leave to save Sam. It is here that many people start forcibly entering Mexico to save their lives. Then after some time, a lady in the library brings Sam and everyone else to another room where Sam comes and starts burning the books so that all these people can keep themselves warm and together. They also collect some food, so that these people can survive here for several days. On the other hand, a doctor working with Lucy comes and tells Lucy that now only 3 of us are left in the hospital. And everyone has left from here, and an officer has come downstairs to pick us up, but here Lucy could not take Peter out of here without an ambulance. That is why Lucy asks her partner to go alone, and herself here Peter she decides to stay together. Lucy's partner tells her that I have also called an ambulance to get Peter out of the hospital. But hearing they'll take a while to get here, Lucy tells her friend to leave and risks her life waiting for an ambulance to arrive with Peter. On the other hand, Laura and everyone else in the library start collecting all the books when Laura tells a girl that my leg was injured some time ago, due to which I am feeling a little pain. We see Brian was also trying to find signals from the radio, and he tells Sam that the radio had recovered for a minute, and it turns out that there is a strong storm going on all over North America. And the whole city is buried in snow. He says that in such a situation, I don't think your dad will be able to come here to save us. But Sam tells Brian that I have full faith in my dad. They will definitely come here to save me. Jack comes a long way with his friends, but then their car collides with another car, due to which now all of them have to decide to move forward on foot. Now all of them go out on foot to go to the library. Now after this we see those people who had left the library, and here the condition of these people starts getting worse due to cold, and some people have even died. On this side, Jack was moving forward with his friends Frank and Jocelyn, but then these people come on top of a mall buried in snow, and due to the glass of the mall breaking, Frank starts falling inside the mall, but then Jack somehow stops Frank from falling. But here, due to Frank's weight, another glass starts breaking. Seeing this, Frank cuts his own rope to save his friend and saves Jack and Jason by sacrificing his life. Jason and Jack become very sad due to Frank's death. On the other hand, Lucy is very happy to see that the ambulance comes to Lucy and Peter. We see Laura's health starts deteriorating. Sam goes to Laura and starts talking to her a lot. He tells Laura, I came to New York so I could be with you. Hearing this, Laura is also very happy, and both of them start kissing. On the other hand, the vice president learns that the president's car is also stuck in a storm. And because of this, the president has also died. The vice president becomes very sad after hearing this news. On the other hand, Laura's condition also worsens and she does not regain consciousness. Then the same girl to whom Laura had told about her injury tells everyone that Laura had told me about one of her injuries which she had suffered underwater. Hearing this, Sam looks at that injury of Laura, in which now a lot of infection had spread, and seeing this, lady tells Sam that we will have to give antibiotics to Laura as soon as possible, so that Laura's wound gets healed, but here these people don't have medicines. On the other hand, some scientists take pictures of the storm from space and send them to Tom. Seeing them, Tom realizes that a very dangerous snowstorm is coming to Earth in an hour. On this side, Jason suddenly faints while walking, seeing which Jack comes near him. In the library, Sam breaks the chair and makes himself shoes for walking in the snow and decides to go find medicines for Laura on that ship. Seeing this, Brian and JD also ask to go with Sam, and then all 3 somehow come to that ship and start looking for medicines. Sam sees the medical room door on the ship. Seeing this, Sam enters the store from behind and opens its door. After this, all 3 together start looking for antibiotics for Laura and then start going back with the medicines. But Brian asks both of them to collect food from the ship so that these people can survive for more days. After this, all three of them start collecting food from the ship, but then a wolf attacks them and bites JD when Sam kills the wolves and takes him out of the room and locks the room. After this, Sam immediately ties JD's leg with a cloth. Then Sam sees the storm coming towards him and tells Brian that I will take the wolves after me and you quickly lock them in the room. So speaking, Sam goes from the back of the ship to the wolves and brings them behind him and locks them in a room. Sam then kicks Brian and Jerry out of the ship. On the other hand, Jack also sees the same snowstorm coming towards him, and he quickly starts running away from here with the unconscious Jason. Sam also puts JD in a lifeboard and starts going towards the library when he sees a building frozen in the air, and seeing this, Sam asks Brian to quickly run away. Then Jack throws Jason into a house buried in snow and himself comes inside it. As the storm is moving forward, everything is freezing. Now Sam is also coming to the library when the library also starts freezing, and seeing this, Sam runs away quickly and immediately comes near everyone and locks the door of the room, and also asks all the people to speed up the fire burning in the room. All these people start speeding up the fire. On the other hand, Jack also locks the door of the same house and starts lighting the fire. Then after some time, the storm leaves from here. After some time, Jason regains consciousness and Jack tells him that you were unconscious for a few hours, and I threw you away to save you, due to which you got hurt. Jack also tells Jason that now the storm has left and we have to leave to find Sam. Jack then leaves to find Sam, taking Jason. Then they see dead bodies of many people on the way which had frozen in snow, after which they set up tents at night and spend the night here. Jason asks Jack if all humans will die. On this, Jack tells Jason that mankind had also survived in the previous ice age, and we will survive this time also. And Jason asks Jack if Sam will still be okay. Jack tells Jason that I had promised Sam that I would definitely come to pick him up and I would definitely fulfill that promise. After the storm, the weather here also starts becoming clear, and after a long time the sun shines here. Seeing this, Jack becomes very happy and reaches the library searching for Sam. Jack goes inside the library and starts searching for everyone. He calls Sam several times, but he does not see anyone here. Then Jack sees a door under which light is coming out. Jack immediately opens that door, and here we see Sam and everyone else. All these people are sleeping. Now Sam's eyes open and Sam is very happy to see his dad here, and says that I knew that you would definitely come here to save me. Tom then goes to the vice president at Jack's behest and tells him about Jack and everyone else being alive in New York. Vice president is very happy to hear this and immediately sends his army to bring him. Lucy and Peter, on the other hand, are also fine, and Lucy learns about Jack and Sam being alive, which makes her very happy to know. Tom and some soldiers now arrive in New York by helicopter to rescue Jack. And here Tom is very happy to see Jack. After this, while going home, everyone also sees many other people who have survived that snowstorm in New York. And now, because of Jack's arrival here, the government comes to know about all this. And the government sends helicopters and its army here to bring the remaining people. Jack is also very happy to see Sam and Laura together. Now after this, scientists present in space again look at the Earth. The weather had now completely recovered, and seeing that the air is quite fresh, all these people understand that very soon everything on Earth will become the same, and with this ending, this story ends here. Friends, this was the full story of this movie. I hope you liked this story. If you are new to our channel, then subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell notification. You will get it in the next video.